All right. So I've been doing some different videos on the MyViewboard and the MyWhiteboard programs, and I want to focus in a little bit more on the online capabilities of MyViewboard. Okay. So I went to myviewboard.com. This is not the downloadable program at the moment. This is the myviewboard.com, and I'm going to sign in here. Remember, this is where I brought you in to set up your follow me settings. It's one of the first videos I did where you came up here and set up your follow me settings. And I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to talk about all these other things that are here at the moment. There is an online whiteboard. So if you don't want to download the program, or you're on a Chromebook, or you're on something that doesn't have the downloadable version, you can click here and have an online whiteboard that you can access. Takes a minute. You'll notice it is kind of a stripped down toolbar, but you have some of the same. You don't have all the pens. You have the eraser capability. You have the shapes. You have to select the magic toolbox. And again, it doesn't have everything. So it doesn't have the tools, the math tools and things like that. But this is kind of a stripped down online whiteboard in case you're on a different device and you need it. You can sign in like on a Chromebook and have access to that. Okay. You have the clips here. This is the MyViewboard clips. I talked briefly about it when I was doing one of the online videos, but here you can see their collections of clips. Look through for social studies or arts and kind of search through. You can sort by date or attachment or age range, and you can kind of search through their clips right there. Okay. There's the Wiki. The Wiki is a great website for finding quick start guides and help support for all the different programs they have. So the myviewboard.com, you can get a quick start guide. Whiteboard for Windows, there's a quick start guide. The Whiteboard, there's a quick start guide. The Classroom, there's a quick start guide. So there's little quick start guides available for you right there. And for some of the programs, the online stuff, toolbar icons that might be helpful for you as well. Also about the companion, all their different programs are right here with quick start guides and how to do them. Support requests. If you need support, you can contact them. The community has online kind of places to look for help. There's also tutorial videos. I click that, it takes you to their YouTube page where you can find and look for help on all of their different things. All their videos are here. Okay. But I'm going to focus in on this one here, Classroom, which is a really cool new feature. You do have to sign in for early access. You'll notice mine says early access. This is a relatively new piece. So I'm going to sign in here to the Classroom piece. Again, this is all online. You'll notice that it opens up a whiteboard. It gives me this little thing for people to join my classroom, a QR code, or I can copy this. I'm going to Control C. I'm going to actually come over to a different browser here for a minute and paste that in. And this is what a student would see with that link. They'd come in, they have to put their name. I'm going to go in as Jimmy Fallon here. And they will log in. So you'll notice that I am now in as Jimmy Fallon right here. I have a little chat box where I can go public chat, or in the huddle, which puts me in groups. It puts them in little huddles as they come in. Okay. So this is from the kids view right now, but I'm going to come back over to the teacher screen. And this is my view. You'll notice that I have this little icon that's not on any toolbar before, this little people icon. And I can see that Jimmy Fallon has joined. He's currently in huddle 2. There's one person there. I can see the public chat, where I, as a teacher, can go in and look at the huddle 2 chat. And I can see my student up here. And I have the ability to remove the student, change the huddle color, or give them annotation rights right here, allow them to access the canvas. Okay. Now you'll notice here it tells me there's a little yellow mark. Are they paying attention? If this is yellow, that's no. Of course he's not paying attention because I am in a current window. I'm him. But if I was on that window, that would be green. So I can see who's stayed on my tab and who has not with this program here. Okay. But I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to type up a math problem right here. So I got my pen, and I'm going to put 3x plus 3 equals 15. And I'm going to tell Jimmy Fallon that I'd like him to solve that problem. Okay, so I put in the problem, and I can come over here. Now I'm the student. You'll notice the student now has a toolbar, and he can grab his pen. And he says, oh, 3x plus 3 equals 15. If I remember right, I subtract the 3 first. I get a 0 here. I get 12 here. I get 3x equals 12. I divide by 3, and I get x equals 4. Okay, so the student was able to solve that. As the teacher, I can quickly hop back over here and see his work. I can see what he's did. I want to do another page. I can move to another page. I have the eraser tool where I can simply remove everything and say, hey, you did a great job. I can take his annotation right away. I can put another problem up, choose the next student, and have them do that. Okay. So a lot of these tools are the same. I have a little thing here that asks them to pay attention. If I click that, you'll see it went red. It went to there. If I go to their screen, it says attention, please. Kind of highlights up there, pay attention. Come back over. As the teacher, I have to click that off for it to go off. I have a switch between presentation and preparation modes. So I'm now in presentation mode if I had several slides to go through. I can change the background. They do have a variety of backgrounds here if I want to change the background and come in. So you'll see if I select, I can come in here and choose a math background for different things. There's graphing paper, whatever it is that I'm working on. Okay, geography, there's maps that I can throw up here. Reading and writing, there's letters, different things that I can throw up there. So if I'm working with some younger kids, I can throw up letters, give them annotation rights to practice writing and see how they do with it with their mouse and their screens. So lots of different things. I really like the idea that it's kind of like the whiteboard.fi, but gives me a little bit more control over having one student at a time work on it. You'll notice I can snapshot and record my screen so I could record them working. Remember that I can also save things as I'm going along if I want to save these for later. Okay, but that's basically the not Google Classroom, the MyViewboard Classroom. It is relatively new. It's got some awesome features in that it lets me pull up a lot of the same toolbars, not all of them. Like I said, your math tools are not here. Some of the things we talked about on the whiteboard are not in the online version, but it does let me do a lot of the same thing. I can pull out shapes and use them, throw out shapes and talk about them and do different things. There is an undo bar, redo bar. So like I said, it's got some really nifty little features. And again, the chat, if I wanted to ask a question, I can come into public chat, type it in. Are you understanding math? Question. I can come over to the student side. He gets a little notification so far, and he can put in a reply, which I see straight on my side. So it's got a built-in chat feature right there. Again, I really like this as far as allowing the class. I have not been able to pull in 30 students, so I don't know what that looks like with 30 students. So if someone does that, I'd love to know, does it put 15 and 15 in different huddles, or how that works out, okay? If someone pulls in more kids, because I am kind of limited on my access here. But I really like the idea of being able to use this and let kids work and have all that access. So hopefully it's something you're interested in. You do get there by going to myviewboard.com, clicking on this classroom, signing up for early access, and then you would have access to set one of these up. And again, all you have to do is give your kids that link. I just copied. You can paste that into Google Classroom and allow them to access and join you inside here where you would see them and be able to do math problems and communicate with them. So hopefully it's something you're interested in and this helps you out.